So today discussion for the principles and practice of management, the first semester's Davangere University students. The today discussion for previous classes, the discussion for the meaning and definitions of planning. Today discussion for the nature and characteristics of planning. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಯೋಜನೆಯ ಅದರ ಸ್ವಭಾವ ಮತ್ತು ಗುಣಗಳು, ಅದರ ಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳು ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಂಥ ಗುಣ ಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ವಭಾವವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥದಲ್ಲೇ ನೋಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿರುವಂತದ್ದು ಫೋಕಸ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್, the very important for focus on the objectives. Andre the very important for it is an integrated intellectual is a process on objectives. A plan start with the starting of objectives and then make efforts to relation them, developing policies, procedures and strategies. The very important for the objectives are compared to the one future. The second one is it is an intellectual process. According to the quotage of Donald, planning is an intellectual process involved mental exercise forecasting future developments, making forecastings and determination of the best course of action. The third one is there, planning is a selective process. It is involves the selection of the best after the making careful analysis and various alternative courses of action. It is a concern with decision making relative to what is to be done, how to be done, when to do is done, and by whom it is to be done. The very important for the one, the futures or characteristics are studied to the planning. And planning is a pursue. Planning is a pursue activity covering all the levels of enterprises, while top management is considered with strategical planning, the middle management and the lower management are concerned with the administrative planning and optional planning respectively in the one futures or nature or planning. Planning is an integrated process. The planning involves not only for the determination of objectives but also for the formulation of sound policies, programs, procedures and strategies to accomplishment of those objectives. It is the first of the managerial functions and facilitated to other managerial functions like the organizing, staffing, controlling and directing is the very important one nature of the planning. And planning is directed towards efficiency. To increase the efficiency of the enterprise is a main purpose, the planning. So any effective and efficiency are improved, the planning is the first nature or characteristics. The guiding to principles of good plan is the maximum output of profit to minimum cost. They are applied to start the planning is the foundation of most successful action of an enterprise. And it is a decision making process. Decision making is an integral part of planning. It is defined to the process of choosing among alternative objectives. Decision making will occur to the policies and planning process for very important for the one natures of discussion. And it is a continuous process. Planning is not only for the one time or one period, is a continuous. The company is running, the planning is running. So planning is a continuous process. Quotage of Donald rightly observed like navigators constantly checking where is a slip going to an vast achievement. Managers should continually watch progress to their plan is the another important one, the nature and characteristics of the management. And focus of objectives, and it is an integral process that all the important the informations are the discussion to the details to the study of the all important natures and discussion to this today the classes. So thank you students, is following the references.